to Talk About It, Cora. Heard on Rockland World Radio every Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the archives of past Talk About It, Cora programs located on the menu bar. And now, the host of our show, Miss Cora Harrell.
Hello, and how are you on this evening? My name is Cora Harrell, and I'm the host of Talk About It, Cora, where we talk about fashion, beauty, celebrity, and glamour. So, I wasn't here last week, as you know, but I'm here today. I'm a little underneath the weather, but the show must go on. So, we're going to talk a little bit about Ashley and Evan Ross, Kerry Washington. We're going to touch bases on a little bit of few things that entrepreneurs should do. Talk a little bit about fundraising, and we're going to talk about a story that was featured on the Dr. Phil show. Actually, it's about Kim Richards. She's one of the housewives. We're going to go right into that anyway, right now. It's a tantalizing story, I'll tell you. This is what it says. Kim fakes it for Dr. Phil. Okay, so Kim Richards, she brought plenty of drama to the Dr. Phil show when she stormed off the set. But surprised, the reality star pre-planned her spontaneous walk-off, claims a source. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star agreed to let the TV shrink help her days after she was arrested for public intoxication. Why? It was just a PR move to save her job, believes the source. They say she didn't really want to come on to the show. And since 2010, Kim, a former child star, has had only one real source of income. The Bravo series says she was almost cut from the show before in 2011, says the source. The only reason she wasn't is because she went on a rehab. But Kim, whom is 50 years old now, says she doesn't think that she needs to go back to rehab again. Although Dr. Phil offered to pay for Kim's treatment, she hasn't accepted that. She has a problem, says an insider. Kim's kids, Brooke, 29, Whitney, 25, Chad, 22, and Kimberly, 20, are really worried about their mom, says the insider. Adding that after the interview, Kim was avoiding everyone and went into hiding for a while. Well, that's a sad story, as stated, but we do hope that if you are having some problems, Kim, that you do seek out the help. Especially, for your children. It's, money is one thing, but your health is better. And if you don't get help now, things aren't going to get better. They're just going to get worse. So please do take my advice, and we're going to move on with our stories for today. Okay. Our featured story is going to be about Kim and... Our feature story is going to be about Angelina, Jolie, and Brad Pitt. But before we go there, I'd just like to congratulate Ashley and Evan Ross on their first child. They are expecting. And I want to show you a nice picture of Kelly Rollins. Kelly Rollins recently was married, and she did have a little baby boy. He is so cute. I don't have any pictures of him today, but he is just adorable. But I do have a picture of Kelly Rollins here, and she reveals her sexy post-body curves. It says here, "Worth the wait. My road to my happiness hasn't been as easy," one reveals Kelly, but I am so happy. And I'm going to show you a picture of her. She says she's feeling sexy. She's a real sexy mama. And they've asked her some questions here. Let me see. It says, "You're a mom. How does it feel, Kim?" This is what she says, Kelly Rollins. "I feel very sexy being a mom. It's not even about my husband or anybody else. Even when I'm myself, I just feel like a rock star." It says here, have you been a rock star, and how have you been a rock star? And you've been a rock star for ages. And this is what her response was. Yes, but this is even better. It's amazing. I'm so happy to be a Titanian's mother. He's awesome, and I can't believe how much I'm in love with him. That is so beautiful. Isn't that nice? It says here, do you plan to give him a sibling? Kelly Rollins responds, absolutely, but at least 4 years from now, I want to install in him everything that I can and want that to be one-on-one because I really want to raise a great man. That's awesome. Here's a picture of Kelly Rollins. Doesn't she look super sexy? I like that outfit. You go, Kelly. Kelly Rollins is a member of Destiny Child. That's what Beyonce and Michelle. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about Kerry Washington. You know Kerry Washington from Scandal. Says here, Kerry's marriage is over. It says, it's a real-life scandal for Kerry Washington. The ABC star is ending her marriage to former NFL player. Ooh, I can't say that name, but you know who he is. After less than 2 years, an insider tells In Touch she's already consulted with a divorce attorney and they're hashing out the details, says the insider. She wanted to wait until there was a break in shooting so she could probably go over the paperwork. Although the actress, 38, and her husband at this time are fighting a lot, it says that in the past, the insider says they agreed to be mature adults for the sake of their daughter, Isabel. They know it will be better for her if they are divorced, says the insider. They've been sleeping in separate bedrooms since before she was born, and the marriage has been over for a very long time. And this is Kerry Washington, just in case you didn't know. She's a star of Scandals. And as two mature adults, I'm sure they'll make the proper decision, knowing that they have to be responsible enough to make sure that they're going to have to co-parent. And with that, I want to show you a picture of Kelly Osbourne. You know, I like different color hair, and I have a Pinterest account, and if you go on there, you can see I have a section that's called Rainbow Hair. And here they're talking about Kelly and how when you get to a certain age, you should take into consideration not to have purple hair. Well, actually, her hair here it's lavender, but she looks so beautiful with it. And they have a comment here say daring to do, because this is just not for everybody, but Kelly Osbourne has such a beautiful face. I just absolutely love that picture of her. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. You wear it well, Kelly. Kelly Osbourne. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about fundraising here. This is a Walgreens ad. It says, the more the nose, the more you help. Red Nose Day is a fundraising for an awesome cause. And we know that when we give, it's all about sharing and caring and making a difference to lift someone else up along the way. And this show is going to air live May 21st, 8 p.m. 7 Central Time on NBC. And it says to buy your nose, you can get it exclusively at Walgreens. And when you buy your nose, it's going to go towards a charitable cause. And this is the ad. I think it's so cute. Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk about Angelina and Brad Pitt. Let me show you the cover. Look at Brad's face. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the deal. Apparently, Brad Pitt was caught naked in a bed with another woman in their home in their own bed. And of course, when Angelina found out about this, she went berserk. I don't know if she actually beat him up here, but somebody did something to him. So this is what it says. Betrayed Angelina Jolie is livid after learning about Brad Pitt's hot tub encounter. It says here, Brad Pitt was itching to relax, but he didn't want to unwind alone. So he called some friends and asked them to come over for a little pot smoking and hot tub action, says a source, with close knowledge of what would soon turn into a memorable evening at Brad and wife Angelina's house. He just wanted to chill, says a source. Well, that was more than clear that he greeted his pals at the door. He smelled of marijuana and was overwhelming, continues the source. This is what the source is saying. So now, then he asked everyone what they wanted to drink and if they wanted to get into the hot tub. The evening just got more interesting from there. After smoking most of a joint with a woman in the hot tub, Brad decided to get more comfortable and took all his clothes off. Everyone else stayed dressed, but Brad, 51 years old, left nothing to the imagination. He was the source exclusively tells In Touch, totally nude. Well, there's a lot going on. Everybody's smoking different things. It says here that Brad had some friends over for a night of indulgence, and he tried to keep it from his wife, Angelina. Well, apparently she's been smoking as well after the cancer surgery, and they have a picture of her here, and it's blurred out, but it's evident that that's Angelina. And like all marriages, they are two people, and I'm certain that they will probably work out whatever is going on, and they'll continue on in relationship. I wish them all the best. Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about the McDonald's Gospel Fest, which happens every year during the Mother's Day weekend. It's going to occur on Saturday, May 9th. At the Prudential Center, and they still do have tickets. You can call at 1-973-757-6600. That's the box office. Or you can purchase your tickets at Ticketmaster, which is 1-800-745-3000. They're going to be having the legendary Clark sisters, Bishop Hezekiah Walker. CeCe Winans is going to be there, of course. They're going to have Ricky Dillard and Donald Molly. And Faith Evans is going to be there. In addition to that, of course, they're going to have the famous McDonald's Choir, which I am a member of. Woohoo! Can't wait. And we're going to have a magnificent time. We want to invite you all out. There's going to be great competition, and we're just going to have a big praise party. So you're welcome to come and join us. And with that, you know, I've been talking a lot about entrepreneurs, and lately I've been talking about economical women empowerment for the youth as well. And today I'm just going to give you 3 tips on how to create your dream life, and I'm going to tell you where you can get more information after that. Now, as an entrepreneur, taking full responsibility of your destination is number one, okay? Number two, you should think big. Number three, you should have knowledge plus action, which will equal power. And you can start wherever you are. Just take an initiative to take a shift in your life and make a mind change and let your dreams come true. And in addition to that, I'd just like to say that there's a book out, and it's called The Magic of Thinking Big, and I recommend that you get that book. And also, you do know that I spoke briefly about the book Shift, that I did a collaboration with 19 other women. We do have a free email course, which you can go to at www.10days.com. And you can join the email group, and it can tell you a little bit more about what the book Shift is about. Or you can just go straight to my blogging page at https://talkaboutitcora.wordpress.com/ and you can get all the information there. I'm on all the social media sites. As always, it's been a pleasure. I want you to join me again next week at 6:30 at the same place, same time. And I'd just like to thank all my supporters. You know who you are. I don't take you for granted. I love you immensely. I'm so happy that I have you in my life. I thank my producer, Richard Quinn. And I want you to stay tuned because we have the new Mercy Squad will be coming on next Youthology Hour. And they're very, very good. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. So until next week, I love you. Peace out.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com